Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, your fave, Marky Mark Stero. That's what we were supposed to do in the first place. Duh, dumbasses. Fuck's sake. Fuck off. What are these people talking about proof plans? You must be nuts. Like, what? This house is on the market for 2.7, right? And doesn't even have a pool, but has plans for a pool. So if it has plans for a pool, put it in, and then you can talk about 2.7. You must be crazy. These people are nuts. And it's got like a wine cellar. Mm. These people are absolutely out of their mind. $2.7 million for that shit. I'm paying $2.7 million for a house. You better have a pool or outdoor jacuzzi. These idiots talking about, oh, you can buy the house and then you can make your own pool. You must be fucking nuts. Must be fucking nuts. All that money? 2.7 mil for a damn house that don't have a pool. Must be fucking nuts. This makes this guy looks lost in the matrix. Got more paint on your damn self than you do on the roof. Some of these people online, they promote their their businesses like all crazy. Yeah, good. I hope he does stay. I can't be this way at loss. Bunch of idiots, man. Trash. Oh boy. All right. That shit's funny. And there's Black Clothes too. It's fucking ass. What the fuck is this word I do? So, what the fuck is this? Nobody said a damn thing. Tonight at 9. Hey Ali, how you doing? No sense. Shit's fucking boring. Inventories. Why is that? We selling weed on there or something? What you going done now? Well, that sucks. That's what happens with idiot places. I don't really shop on there. I don't go on there, so I wouldn't. I don't know anything about it. I've never bought anything off of there. A lot of people tell me there's stuff on there, but I don't really go on there. I usually get a lot of stuff from Amazon. Not a lot, but I do get a lot of well, I do get stuff from Amazon and my regular places, like sports places. I don't really need to go in that place. Hopefully you'll be able to resolve it soon. It looks like this. It's not though. Mm, maybe. Mm. Well, did you try and find out what happened? Like, yeah, I'm sure you emailed them or asked them why they suspended your shit. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure it'll get resolved if you ain't done nothing wrong. You could have made a mistake. That looks like it right there, baby. I spent like $70 on this. Something like that. They said for violating their rules, like unpaid bills. So why the hell did you violate their rules? So you did it to yourself. So obviously something wrong you did for 180 days. What the fuck? TikTok's banned? Really? Not for me. Well, how can they ban your account and not tell you the reason? That don't make no sense. Yeah, in the US, not here. Thank God. I still got TikTok. I can't believe they did that. Well, Trump's going Trump's going into power soon anyway, so he'll get it back because he likes TikTok. I think doesn't Trump go into office in 2 more days or something like that? You know why they did that? Biden wanted to aggravate everybody for not voting for Kamala and him. So he's gonna aggravate everybody for the next couple of days until your savior Trump puts it all back online. Mark my words, Trumpy boy will get it back. You'll have TikTok in no time. By next week, everything will be back to normal. Yeah, see, it'll be fine. Monday is a holiday, so yeah, of course. That's why Donna will hook it back up. They asked him about that. They asked Trump about that like a month ago. And he says, I like TikTok. I don't see a reason for banning TikTok. I like TikTok. I'm on TikTok, actually. I really like TikTok. People put my stuff all over TikTok. It's fantastic. It's terrific. It's a nice app. It'll be back on. Don't worry. I think Monday is a holiday for you guys, isn't it? Yeah, Martin. Yeah, it is Martin Luther King Day. So maybe Tuesday, man. Maybe next week it'll be back online. Your savior Donald Trump will put it back on. Mark my words, it will get back up. Like you said, it'll ruin so many people's businesses. There's so many Americans that live off of TikTok, so they'll put it back on. And then Donald Trump will have another thing that he did for his fellow Americans, and then everybody will sit there and talk shit. There's already protesting going on, saying you're not my president because we can't be boys and girls. We can't be girls and be boys. We can't be boys and be girls. We can't play in women's sport and we're men. Fucking bunch of lunatics in this fucking world. America has the most stupid people in the world, period. Hardly anywhere in the world does that dumbass shit except for them. They're like the ones who invented that shit. Bunch of idiots. That's why they do it all to themselves. Ain't my problem. That's why I'm so glad I live in Bermuda. Because we don't put up with none of that bullshit here. No. No bullshit going on over here. You get slapped for that shit. Bermuda used to make people feel so uncomfortable when they do dumb shit like that they leave. Because we ain't putting up with that shit. Hell no. Hey Maria, I'm doing good. How you feeling? You still sick? Oh man. Hey Ann, how you doing, sweetie? You good? Oh, nice. Happy birthday to your nephew. Too bad he didn't. Too bad he wasn't born like a couple of days later. He could have been an Aquarius instead of a Capricorn. We need more Aquariuses in this world, you know. We need more smart people. But you know, I'm not saying he's not smart. He could be a good Capricorn. Not all Capricorns are bad. I'm only teasing anyway. I don't really know too many cool Capricorns. I know a lot of jackasses. But he's still young, so he'll be alright. Let's wish him the best. Oh, it's that one. It's the little messenger. Okay, yeah. So that's good. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm tired. I wasn't even gonna come on, but I'm good though. I just had a nice shower, so I'm better now. I had a long day today, and I'm kind of a bit sad because I watched my car leave the yard today. So I officially sold my car today. Betsy's gone. Betsy's gone. Now I got a new bitch. So you know it's all good. Oh, that's cool, man. My nephews say the same thing, so I know the feeling. Yeah, my car is gone. Betsy's gone. I watched her go out the gate today. Yesterday, I gave her a nice bath. Took her for my last drive. My friend called me today and was like, "Can I come get the car today?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I was like, you know, kind of felt weird seeing it go off the hill and him in it. I was like, oh well, the day has come. It's in good hands. He loves it. When he got a couple hours later, he was like, "Yeah, man, it's so nice. This car drives so nice, man. I'm so appreciative of what you giving me the car for the price you did and hooking me up, man. I appreciate you. You know, blah blah blah." I know what it's like to be on your own and not have a car and finally get one. And that's a fucking pain in the ass, So I'm trying to help him out, he's a good guy. I went to school with him like half my life, so he's cool. Yeah, she still loves me. I'll never, I didn't cheat on her. I gave her to another man. That's all. Now I got, my new baby. And I parked it right outside my apartment because I had my old car parked outside here. So now I finally got my new van parked out here. So it feels weird going out my door and looking over and seeing my new van because I had it parked over the other side. Yeah, I know. I'm bad like that. But yeah, Betsy did her. Betsy's gonna be good for her new man now, so that's cool. It's just hard, seeing a car you were driving for 17 years that built your business with, and it's now gone to another person to help him with his business. So it's all good. Whatever happens with, I actually prayed, I prayed for him in the car and everybody to be safe, and I wish him the best, and I wish the car stays cool for him, and I hope he has it for a couple more years, and I hope he treats the car right. And I told him, just take care of the car. The car would take care of you. I said, there's a lot of brand new shit on that car, so I spent a lot of money on that car the past few years. Because I was going to keep it and not buy a new van. But my sister convinced me to get a new van. Plus, I'm getting my inheritance, so that'll like reimburse me from what the money I spent on it. So I said, fuck it, I might as well get another fucking car van. Feels weird though, when you've had a car for that long and you just like watch it go off the hill to somebody else. But he's happy as shit. He texted me a couple hours ago. I was like, man, I'm so fucking happy to have this car, man. It runs so nice. I can't wait to do work in it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, bro, cool. I wasn't jealous or anything because I was Betsy's first. So. But yeah, that's cool. At least the car is gonna benefit him in a way he wants it to. So yeah. I thought he was gonna come get it on Monday, but he ended up calling me today saying that he had the money. And I was like, all right, cool. Yeah. Of course, everybody tells you they need a man in your life, and then when you get a man in your life, they're gonna criticize them. People stop telling me that shit. When I used to go to family functions, oh, you ain't married yet? Oh, you ain't got a girlfriend? But when I had a girlfriend in my earlier days, you never said anything. When you see me with a woman, you don't say shit. But when you don't see me with one, that's when you talk shit. Go fuck yourself. That's what I tell everybody. Don't worry about me. I tell everybody my girlfriend's my dog. We have a mutual agreement. She lives with me. She snores. She eats, shits, and sleeps. I take care of her. She protects me. And we go about our business. Hey, Erica, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. There you go. You got an alien BF. I honestly think that people see that's the whole thing I talk about a lot is like people have this thing where they label you. Like if you don't have anybody, if you don't have a man or you don't have a woman, you're either gay or like you're a closet person or like you don't like, D or whatever, like, or you just like, it's got to be you, something's wrong with you, or blah, 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 right? And then when you do have somebody, oh, they don't look happy. Oh my God, they're gonna get a divorce. I see it coming. Oh, they never look happy. They're always arguing. Oh, look at them. They look so happy. Oh, they're lovebirds. Oh, why you don't have kids? Oh, okay. Oh, you got a kid? Okay, why you want another one? Oh, you got two kids. Are you gonna have three? Oh, you got three kids. Are you gonna have four? Oh my God, you got five kids. Holy shit, how do you do it? Oh my God, I could never. So it doesn't matter what you do. People are always gonna be fucking idiots and they're gonna like critique your life and say whatever to you, like, oh my God, you got divorced. Are you gonna get married again? Oh, you'll find another person. Oh, go fuck yourself. Shut up. Leave me the fuck alone. That's what I say. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me about women. I'm having more women than you had cornflakes. Shut the fuck up. Fuck out of my face. I remember my uncle went on his 65th birthday, which was like 10 years ago. He we had a big party for him and then he was like, "Oh, hey Mark, oh you're not getting married? Or when are we all gonna get together when you do get married?" I said, "Well, we're not gonna get together because you're not coming to my wedding anyway." Right? So I was being like an ass back to him, right? And he's like, "Oh, everybody's married except for you." I said, I'd rather never get married than get a divorce like you did. And then that was the end of the conversation. His face just dropped. And I was like, "Fuck you, you perk." You know? Look at you. You got married to a hoe and then you got divorced and then you married another idiot that wanted to divorce you and take you for everything you want. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut up, fucking idiot. I can't stand people who say shit like that. That aggravates the hell out of me. But nobody says it to me no more, like, because they know it. They know that what response they're gonna get. I don't get into anybody's business. I never ask nobody if you're married. That's never a conversation that I have with people. People always say, "Oh yeah, you got a girl." I'm like, "Nah." "Oh man, what happened to that girl you were with that time?" That I was like, "Yeah, I've been done with her." Then they're like, "Oh, you don't want no girl now?" I said, "Nope." So I love being single, man. I ain't got no stress. When I'm with a woman, they fucking stress me out. If they don't stress me out, they want money. And if they don't want money, they want too much D. Or maybe I'm not giving them enough, or they don't want to give me none at all. My dog's snoring in the background. You might hear. So if you hear any noises, it's her. I said, I ain't got no time for no damn crazy woman, man. I'm good. I like being single. I ain't got no headaches. And I ain't got to worry about no woman aggravating me. It's every 5 minutes. Babe, 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 why you doing? Babe, why you here? Babe, why you here? Baby doing this, baby doing. Babe, shut the fuck up. This damn dog makes some fucking noise. My cousin was showing me his foot. He had a toe amputated. And he said, "Well, at least you're not a six-toe hoe." Like you told him about me, everybody's still talking about that night. See, you guys are like, you guys just started coming in my room not too long ago. See, but years ago, I was telling that story for the longest time. That's why I'm surprised you guys didn't hear me talk about that before. Well, I'm sure that night that I was talking about that, everybody was here. Everybody in here was cracking up. I'm glad I can. I told my sister about it too. I told my sister I was talking about six toe ho in here. And she was crying. She goes, "Oh my God, no, you didn't." I was like, "Yeah, I did." She's like, "Oh my God, you're so bad." I'm like, "No, I'm not bad. I'm just telling everybody what happened." Like, I wonder if do you think she'll ever come in your room? I said, she don't know I do all this shit. How do you know? I said, man, and even if she did come in my room, what's she gonna do? Call me and tell me stop talking about her? She ain't gonna say shit to me because she knows she's a six-toe hoe. I ain't worried about her. She probably got it fixed. I don't know. Maybe her rich new man, said, look, let's get it hooked up for you. Let's chop it off because I'm sick and tired of looking at it. He might say that shit. Then my sister was like, what if somebody else in the room has a 6'2"? I said, well, that's their problem, not mine. I said, I'm just cracking jokes. Like, it ain't no personal thing. Like, well, how you know I ain't got one? She started laughing like crazy. Oh, there you go. See? Yeah, see? A lot of people have blemishes. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have like different things. Some people have those things as life. You know, it happens. There's this guy that I know. He has like a big ass mole right here on his face, and that we don't. Um, he has like a nickname, but we don't call him that. When me and my friend talk about him, we guys call him Moley. He's got the mole on his face. We call him Mo. We don't say it to him because we don't want to offend him or like disrespect him or whatever. He's got this big ass mole on his face. We guys call him Moley. Yes, it's like a like some people it's their nickname or sometimes it's just something you have to live with. Yeah, as I'm saying, nobody's perfect. Nobody's body's perfect. Everybody wishes they had like something, they don't, and everybody wishes they had something taken away. That's why people fix their bodies and fix their faces all the time. Get plastic surgery and shit. Because people are not happy with their bodies, they can't handle it. I'll tell you a story about. I'll tell you another story about this girl that I used to date. Well, I wanted to date her, but she didn't want no parts of me. She told me she loved me one time, but that's when she was drunk. Well, they say when you're drunk, they tell you the truth. Yeah, I know. Well, some people just feel like they're insecure. See, so this chick, she had a pointy nose, but she was cute. Like she was. I always thought that she was cute, and she had like a really, really like triangle pointy nose. It was flat and it was pointy, and everybody like people used to call her nose. My boy used to call her nose, but not to her face, but like talk shit. And then they used to like diss me for liking her. Like, oh, you like nose? I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I said, I ain't worried about her nose, and I said, I think her nose is cute. I don't give a fuck. I said, I'm looking beyond her nose. I think she's sexy. And I think that, I think she likes me, but she don't want to admit it. She can't handle no gangster like me anyway. She's one of those posh white girls, right? That wants, a guy named Spencer and go to the, country club together and drink wine, and shoot golf or play tennis. She's one of those chicks, right? She can't hang with me. She'd be too much. But I tried to like get in with her, and she knew I liked her because I used to make her like blush and shit when I used to talk shit to her. And then my boy, he worked there with her, and he was like, "You like that damn girl?" I said, "Yeah, I think she's cute." He goes, "Yeah, man, people diss her nose, and she's so insecure now that she's gonna get plastic surgery on her nose and make the pointy part round." I said, "No way." I said, "You're lying." He goes, "Yeah, man, I'm telling you, she's gonna do it." And no shit, about a month later, she changed her nurse. And I'm like, I lost all respect for this fucking girl. I can't believe this girl got her nose fixed. And after that, I was like, I don't even want to look at her no more. I mean, she's still, good looking, but like, I don't know why she would do that. Like I said, what the fuck's wrong with this girl? And anyway, when I used to DJ, I was on a cruise one time and I was DJing on the cruise and she was drunk. And she came up to me and she was like, "Hi, Mark, I'm on the cruise. I'm dancing. Oh my God, you're amazing. I didn't know you were this good of a DJ. Oh my God." And then she was like, she was younger than me. So she was like maybe 18, 19. And she was like drunk because you can drink here at 18, right? So she came in the booth, right? And started like dancing next to me. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with this girl? And she was like, "Oh, Mark, I love you." And I'm like, "What? Get the fuck out of here, girl. You're fucking talking shit. You're all fucking drunk." Right? So anyway, she was like, "Bye. Oh my God. I'll see you at the store." Because she worked at an electrical store. "Hey Dan, hope you're feeling good, bro." Um, so anyway, I saw her like a week later at the electrical place where she worked. And she served me and she acted like she didn't even know me, right? So I put her on the spot because I had told my boy that she was on the cruise drunk, talking about she loved me and shit. He goes, "No way, why she was drunk? No way." I said, "Look, why that girl was drunk. She told me she loved me." So he goes, "Yeah, she must have been drunk." And I was like, "Yeah, I knew she was. She had a drink in her hand, bro. She was drinking." So I put her in her and I put her on the spot the next time I saw her, and I was like, "Yeah, you don't remember the cruise?" She goes, "Oh, not really. I didn't really vague it. I was like, drinking and having a party." I said, "You don't remember coming up to me and telling me something?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, whatever." I said, "You told me you love me, and now you don't love me now, right?" And she goes, "I never said that." I said, "Yeah, you did." I said, "Too bad I couldn't record you, but I have a witness, so they saw it." And after that, she kind of was like weird with me. After that, she didn't want, and then she got a man, and then she ended up marrying the guy, and I think she has a daughter or something like that. Gonzalez basketball team, college basketball. He's talking to me. Yeah, too bad, Dan. It's all right. Celtics lost tonight at home by 4 points. Fucking idiots. They made the game in overtime and they lost by 4. They made some mistakes in the last couple seconds and cost them the game. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I don't really care. Still got a long way of basketball to go. But yeah, that's the whole thing about sports. I don't get mad when my teams lose anymore. So yeah, all that plastic surgery stuff. Yeah, I don't like all that type of shit. I don't believe people should do it, but there's a lot of people who do it, especially women. I don't know any men that have done it, but women do it all the time because women are more insecure with their bodies. And even if a woman wants to do it and she sets her mind to it, she's gonna do it whether or not her man likes it or not. And if the man says to her, for instance, "Oh yeah, if you get plastic surgery, I'm breaking up with you," she'd rather break up with you and lose a good man and go fix her face. Or go get some fake tits or ass or whatever the fuck they do. Or like that girl I just said, her nose. People, some people are just weird like that. They just can't accept their bodies for what it is. Now, if you're doing plastic surgery to like fix like something bad that happened to you, like that's different, right? But if you're just doing it just to do it and like do stuff to it, it's just dumb. Just somebody's supposed to accept you for who you are. Like you're not perfect. So yeah, I agree on that part. What stupid is what stupid does. So that ain't my problem. They can do whatever they want with their fucking life. Yeah, hoping you and your wife is doing good then. That's good. That means you're a good DJ. You must have channeled my DJ-ness. That's good, Ann. As long as you sounds like you had a good time. That's all that matters. As long as you had a good time, I'm happy for you. I got a lot of work done today. It was such a beautiful day here. The sun was out. It was like a little tiny breeze. I spray painted the rest of my toolbox. I have an old toolbox, like 20 years old, and it had like a lot of rust on it and the paint was faded. And I didn't want to get a brand new toolbox because that toolbox is perfectly fine. It just needs to be sprayed, repainted and just oiled up here and there, and that's it. At the end of the day, I'm not going to get rid of something. I can refurbish it and just repaint it. So I finally finished the top part today. Then I put some stickers on it. And, I painted up the handles and things like that today, and it dried so quick. I put it all back together this afternoon. Put some stickers on there, and tomorrow I'm going to put some tools in there, and I'm going to start working on the bottom half of the toolbox. It's like a two-part toolbox. It's like a stand-up toolbox with wheels on it, but the top part like comes off. It's like a separate toolbox. So I worked on that first. So now I'm going to do the other part. So I'm happy with that. Erica, yeah, I agree with that too. I'm just talking like as a man, I'm talking about a woman, that's all. But I agree. Men are insecure too, but I don't know any men that's like, had plastic surgery. I don't know one man that has that personally that I know. So that's what I'm talking about. Like I don't know any insecure men that would change their body plastic surgery wise, but I know a few women that have. But men are definitely insecure for sure. Everybody is. Men, women, whatever. So damn. They think you're lunch. Oh, well, that's cool. One's better than two. That's good. You should only get one now. That's good. So yeah, it was such a nice day today that I actually worked the whole day. So it was nice. I got a lot done today. And right now it's like windy and it's raining again. So at least I got a lot of work done. Then I had dinner with my nephew, my youngest nephew. We went and got pizza and wings and potato wedges, and he ate three-quarters of it. I ate my share. He ate more than his. He says, "Damn, this stuff's so good." And he picked the pizza place. We haven't been there in a while, so we had a good dinner. We had takeout twice in a row. I was gonna make fish today, but that didn't happen. So I'm probably gonna make fish tomorrow. Hey Sophie, how you doing? You had fish today? Oh, nice. I was gonna have fish today, but that didn't work because my oldest nephew, he had, well, the one that's here, him and my sister went to a basketball game for like 2.5 hours. So I was like, oh well, I'll just do the fish tomorrow when you guys are here. We just get takeout for now. So he was like, yeah. Yeah, I heard TikTok's banned for you guys, not for me, thank God. I'm in Bermuda, so I don't have that problem. But like I told my other friend that came in here earlier and said that TikTok's banned, don't worry, it's only gonna be for a couple days. Your savior, your savior is going into power on Monday. He'll put it back online. The great Donald Trump will put it back online. Yeah, I know. I honestly believe it'll be back online by next week sometime. Oh, that's nice, Erica. It's good to have some time for yourself. You know what I mean? Oh, I know TikTok's like for everybody. A lot of people love it. I love TikTok. I couldn't imagine being without it either. I love TikTok. I'm on there every day, like watching videos, and I think it's funny as shit. My nephew's got me into TikTok. See, that's why I got it. I'm sure it will, Dan. Yeah, see, no more. But my prediction for that, to be honest, because they asked Donald Trump about that maybe like a month and a half ago. I saw an interview where they said that they're gonna ban TikTok. He goes, "Well, I like TikTok. I was on TikTok. It helped my campaign, and I'm not gonna ban TikTok." So, the Biden administration did it. So Trump will put it back on once he gets in full power on Monday. Plus, Monday is a holiday for you guys. It's Martin Luther King Day. So probably like maybe next week he'll put it back online. Yeah. His right hand man, the great Elon Musk. Elon will buy that shit no problem. Be like that, look. Come on. Elon's buying everything anyway. Oh, from Shark Tank? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, those people got money. Oh, the bull guy? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I remember him, yeah. I haven't seen that stuff forever. Oh, that's good, Erica. Elon is a bad boy. Oh, come on. Elon's a nice guy, man. Elon's a good man. Come on. He gave you Starlinks. He gave you X, you know? I don't care about Elon. He ain't nothing to do with Bermuda. I honestly don't care for him. I think he's a smart, naughty guy, but hey, people love him, people hate him. I don't have nothing against him. I don't really care for him like that, but I don't give a shit. Oh, cool. You see his helicopter? Well, there's a lot of crazy people in the United States of America, so he's just one of many. Hardly anybody is gonna like anybody anyway. Oh, cool. You live 30 minutes away from SpaceX. Oh, nice. So we'll get all our information from you then, Sophie. And it says, "No, I'm serious, Marky." Oh man. You know what? It doesn't matter who does what. People are gonna love you or hate you, you know. You shook your house that day. He doesn't give a shit about nobody. He's got money, see. He don't care. People with money don't give a fuck about nobody. That guy, he's crazy anyway. He's a little weird. Well, he's not little weird, he is weird. You know that saying, you got more money than brains? That's how I look at him. That's why I'm so glad I don't live in those places. So I ain't got to deal with that bullshit. Living here, you're like in a whole nother world. You don't have to deal with none of that bullshit. We don't care about going to the space or launching rockets or anything. We just want to go to fuck work and make money and live life. We're too worried about whether the sun's gonna come up tomorrow. Here in Bermuda, people don't really give a shit about what goes on anywhere else. We live in our own little world over here. Yep. Here you're not allowed to have drones in certain areas. You'll get fined. Here you hardly ever see a drone in Bermuda. If you're like by the water, like Bermuda's surrounded by water, so like you can fly your drones over water and stuff, but you can't fly your drones in private property. Like if you're in a private property zone, which is pretty much everywhere, if like a neighbor sees you flying your drone and shit, you can get in trouble. Like you can fly them here, but you just gotta do it certain times. I remember this idiot around here was flying this big ass drone. And I was like, what the fuck is that? It was the first drone I ever saw in Bermuda. I was like, this is like maybe 2 years ago. And I was like, what the hell is that? This thing all coming by the house. Oh man, I'm throwing something at this thing. I said, who the fuck's flying this shit? No lie, a couple minutes, I'd say about 25 minutes later, the police came around looking for the person. I was like, oh boy. Because you could be spying on your neighbors and shit and invading their privacy. So they don't allow you to do that shit here. But like if you're in a boat and you're like fishing and you have your drone outside, overhead and just looking at the water and stuff, you're fine. They don't bother you. But you can't fly over people's property and look at their property and shit. Yeah. So here it's a lot different. You can't really do that type of stuff. You'll get like in trouble for it. And it says, sorry, Elon, you're stuck with us, buddy. Hey, he gave Marley good internet. Marley's had good internet ever since she had Starlinks. Elon came through. That's why I ain't dissing. Poor Marley, she had shitty internet until she met Elon. Now she's good to go. That's why I ain't talking bad about him. We get to see Marley live now and they're not buffering every 5 minutes. She got that HD going on. Calling in Marley. I said Elon, you're in big trouble. One thing, he gets in trouble all the time, but he don't care. He's tired, man. Yeah, you know what I mean, Dan? Elon and Marley. See that? Who would have known? Hey, but it worked. That shit works. I'm happy. See, he helps people, but people like still disrespect him and shit. Yeah, he's gonna rock Molly's world. See, we'll tease her when she comes in here tonight, if she does. She's probably sleeping in her woofy blanket right now. I saw she came on earlier today, but when she was on live, I wasn't here. But I saw her. I saw her on my phone. I saw the thing come up on my phone, but I wasn't here at the time. Yeah, I like him. I think he's cool. I saw him do an interview with that clown from CNN. What's his name? That black guy with the glasses, the gay guy. Oh man, what's his name now? Oh man, it's totally slipped my mind. He's an asshole, but like he always like he tried to get Elon. Elon was dissing him and shit. Elon was like, "Yeah, this interview is over, bro. You're an idiot." I can't remember the guy's name now. That asshole. He's like so dumb. Can't remember his name. Shit. Anyway, he's not important. That's when I like Elon. Elon was dissing the shit out of that guy. He was trying to get Elon to like say shit. And he was like, "Look, bro, what are you talking about? Like, you're an idiot." Pretty much. By year he will have 2 million robots. I believe it. I believe it. They already have that now. It's 100 grand. Ain't nobody gonna buy that shit. The average person can't have a robot because it costs 100 grand. It's all over TikTok. I saw the robot. The robot looks like a real fucking person. It blinks. It's got like a it's got like a camera image of you and sees you and all that shit. That's some crazy ass. You didn't see that movie? You didn't see that movie where the guy was home all day and the woman like was rich as fuck and he wanted to be like a musician and she was like no, and he was like in the garden one day. He had like his own little greenhouse, and the woman, his wife, came over and said, "Look, I know I'm not home all the time. We don't really have sex that much, but I got you a robot. My sister's robot company made this woman robot. And you can have sex with her and blah blah blah." I can't remember the name of that damn movie. I saw clips of it. I didn't see the whole movie because I can't watch stupid shit like that anyway. But like I watched like clips of it and stuff, and I'm like, they actually made a movie like this? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? How the fuck could you fuck a robot? You must be desperate, bro. And how could your own wife tell you, like, you can screw this robot and, you know, because I'm not around and she'll keep you company. And then she got jealous of the robot and ended up killing her husband and got off for it. And then I'm getting pregnant from him and having twins. That movie was fucking whack as shit. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. Yeah, cyborg porn, yeah. And people, yeah, 100 grand to hump a robot. You know how many hoes I can get with 100 grand? Fuck. I ain't fucking no robot. You must be crazy. What if that thing malfunctions and breaks your D or like tears it off? Are you crazy? Hell no. I ain't paying no 100 grand for no robot. You must be stupid. Yeah, that robot's gonna screw me. Imagine if she's on her knees doing that, giving me a BJ, and then her fucking mouth, the battery dies, and her mouth clamps on my thing, and then it's gone, and I fucking die. You know? What if you forget the charger and then right when she's doing it, like she clamps up on you and your D is caught? Hello 911. Yeah, my robot clamped on my thing and I'm fucking losing circulation. I'm about to die. You have to amputate your fucking D because you got caught in a cyborg robot. Are you fucking nuts? Yeah. On TikTok there was like this that's why they want to ban TikTok because TikTok's corrupting everybody. There was like a robot um like festival or whatever, like this like robot, not a festival, like a robot fest. Like they were putting everything on display and the guy had a microphone, he was going around like asking like the people who is making the robots what they do, how much they cost, and what can you do with the robot. And they're like, oh yeah, this is gonna they can be your companion, they can talk to you, they'll know everything about you, they'll get to know you, and they'll be your slave, and you can do everything with them. Hint, hint. And they're like, yeah, how much are these robots? Oh, 100 grand. And if you want this feature and that feature, you could change the head on it. It takes 10 seconds to take the head off and put another head on if you don't want to see the same one. The head itself is this and that. And if you pay 150 grand, you can have two heads, you can have different parts. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? You must be out of your goddamn mind if you're gonna buy that thing. Hell no. Even if I was filthy rich, why the hell would I want a robot around me? That shit will freak me out. Here's Mark, wake up. It's your time to go to work. Hi, Mark. My name is Betsy, just like your old car. What are you going to do today, Mark, so I can pack your lunch? What do you want? You better get the hell out of my house. Yes, sir. Next thing you know, she's gone. Somebody end up picking up and getting a free robot. That's some crazy ass shit. Then you gotta charge the damn thing. You must be nuts. Hell no. I ain't paying no 100 grand for no robot. I ain't even paid 100 grand for no damn woman. Hell no. Yeah, see, that's what happened. See, he was in the wrong hole. That's his problem. Yeah. There's a lot of crazy ass people, man, in this world making dumb shit and doing dumb shit. Yeah, million ways to die, choose one. Another one, another people, a lot of people are gonna. That's why they made that movie, because that robot ended up like making that person die. 100 grand for a robot. You must be crazy. Hell no. See that's for like that's why they made those things. No problem, Dan. Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of stories like that, Sophie. And Anne, yes. Yeah, I know. Yep. Yeah, a lot of people do a lot of dumb shit. And that's why they go to the ER. Yeah. That's why I ain't got no time for that shit. Let me tell you, nowadays you gotta be careful wherever you put your shit because everybody's got diseases. STDs are like at an all-time high right now. I know a lot of people like that have STDs or they talk about it or they say they had it and then now it's like they treated it. I'm like, what the fuck? Don't tell me that shit. I don't want to fuck about your dumb shit. That's why I keep my shit to myself. I'd rather be celibate than have no fucking STD and finding somebody with the same thing. Oh, hey, how you doing? I have an STD. Do you too? Okay, cool. You guys can fuck. You must be fucking nuts. Hell no. I don't even think about it no more. I don't even care no more, to be honest. My love life and sex life and girlfriend life started at an early age. And now, at my age, I really don't give a shit anymore. That's just how I am. I really don't care. I always say it on here, I don't need a woman, I want one. I love to have a woman, yes, but getting the right one is very, very difficult. And everybody says the same thing. I know. I know a lot of people that are my age or in their 40s, and they all say the same thing. They rather be without somebody than be with somebody and have all these problems and toxicity around them and having to worry about where they're going and all that shit. And then you gotta worry about, you know, having someone lie to you or investigate somebody or wondering if they are lying or not. And then when you're with somebody, like you're gonna think it's okay to lie to them and just have makeup sex and everything's cool. Like I don't like that. That's not the way I operate. I like to be open and honest with my partner. So much so that it might scare her. But that's her fucking problem. You don't like the truth, then I'm not the one for you. If you want me to lie to you, then I'm definitely not the one for you. You can go find a robot to lie to you. I'm not me. I'm not lying to you. You're gonna know the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and we're gonna talk about things. That's it. It's simple. We can have a simple, decent, almost perfect relationship. All you gotta do is tell the truth. Even if it hurts, tell it. Just say the truth. Fuck it. It's better than lying. Lying hurts, and then it makes the relationship deteriorate. So it's up to you. No, I can't lie. I don't lie to people. That's just not me. That's why a lot of people say things about me like, "Oh yeah, Mark this and that. He's rude." Or no, I'm not rude. I'm telling you the truth, and you think it's rude. Telling you the truth is not rude. It's right. Lying to you is rude. So why would I lie to you? That's being rude. You're trying to make me look bad by telling the truth. What's wrong with you? You got me fucked up. I ain't telling no lies. Let me tell you the truth. It's just like my friend. He told his wife a lie. The wife found out. She got an attitude, and he thinks it's okay that he did it. I'm like, all right, bro. Whatever you do, it's not my problem. You can go ahead and lie all you want, bro. It's ain't gonna tarnish your relationship. People get tired. Wake up one day with nothing again. Keep fucking lying. You'll see. A lot of women don't tolerate that shit. They're ready to go. A lot of women are finding out that leaving their toxic husband or boyfriend or baby daddy in the dust is the best thing they ever do because they don't have to deal with them no more. And vice versa. A lot of men say, I'm tired of this bitch. I'm tired of her. Tired of her using me, taking my money, and just fucking me and then lying to me. I can't take it anymore. I'm done. A lot of people have woken up the past few years and they're tired of it. They get tired of bullshit. They can't take it anymore. That's why I'm not really motivated to be with anybody. Because I'm gonna end up doing the same thing and wasting my fucking time. But I stay optimistic though. I'm not like negative about relationships. I'm optimistic about having somebody decent one day. But until then, I'm just gonna chill. You know, that's it. Yeah, I agree, Ann. You have to have humor in the delivery. Yeah. Join the club. I'm a lot honest, and that's a problem. I get called intimidating. A lot of women tell me I'm intimidating, and I'm like, okay, well, how am I intimidating? Because I tell you the truth, because I'm open and honest. That's not intimidating. That's being real. Real should recognize real. So if you tell me I'm intimidating, then you're a fucking idiot. Because I'm not intimidating whatsoever. I'm not intimidating you. I'm not threatening you or making you feel like I'm macho man. I'm not doing that shit. I'm telling you the damn truth. That's up to you to deal with it. What you want me to do? Lie to you? Hell no. You got me. You got the wrong guy. I'm not lying to nobody. Hell no. That's what they all say. Yeah, that too, Erica. Yeah. Mhm. Sophie, I don't even want to have to come to that point. If I have to get to that point, then I don't even want to check. Because if I check and I find some, I'm gonna go off it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm probably gonna be like, why did I check this shit? Especially if they take the phone everywhere they go and like they're constantly on it and they give it away, then I know that it's something up, something's up. But, you know, if a woman said to me, look, I've been with you for months now, you know, in order for me to have serious trust, can I check your phone? I'll be like, yeah, you can check it anytime you want. Every day you can check it. It's all good. If you're insecure enough to check my phone and not trust me as a person, then that's cool. I'll give you my phone every day. You can check my phone right now. You can check my phone on a random day. Surprise me. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. You ain't gonna see nothing on there that you ain't gonna like. It's gonna be life, real shit. That's it. It ain't never gonna be another woman on there I'm talking to that in a sexual way or cheating on you. You'll never find that in my phone. And you'll never find that because I don't do that shit. It's bad enough I have you, let alone having some other woman. Double trouble. Fuck that. Having you is bad enough. I'll tell her right to her face. Having you is bad enough, let alone another fucking woman aggravating the shit out of me. You fucking nuts. I don't want two fucking women at the same time. Who do you think I am? You want me to fucking die of mental illness or something? You drive me fucking crazy now, woman. Let alone another one. Fuck that. Ann says I don't have to check. I download and dream. Your wife stink eyes. You're well, she's an Aquarius. See, she knows what time it is. Amen to that, Erica. Amen to that. I'll give you an amen to that, sweetheart. Again. That's right. I'll even read it out loud. Leaving anybody who brings out my worst qualities has never been a mistake. Staying with them too long is my problem. And that's what I tell everybody. You have to take accountability for your mistakes. If somebody's in your life and they treat you like shit and you stay, that's your fault now because you already know how you're getting treated. So why you don't leave? That's like a woman who gets slapped by her man the first time. So you're gonna wait for the second time and the third time and the fourth time and you're gonna get abused. So whose fault is it? Yours for taking another fucking slap or a beat down? Or is it your or are you gonna leave the first time it happens? You're out of your fucking mind if you want another ring. Fuck you talking about? Who? You hit me once and that's a wrap. You're gone. I'll never speak to you again. You hit me, you must be nuts. Especially like a man hitting a woman and shit. You're gonna stay for more? you're an idiot. If it happened once, it's gonna happen again. Because the man's like, yeah, I can slap her and get away with it. I used to tell women who tell me, oh yeah, my boyfriend slapped me. Or my man slapped. I'm like, who? Let me and I'll slap him back for you. You want me to slap him for you? That's one thing I can't stand is a man who hits off on a woman. And vice versa. No woman should be hitting off a man either. Should be no violence in a relationship. Not at all. Because I'll rearrange your face if you hit me. You're going to need plastic surgery. You touch me, I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm probably not going to hit you back, but, I don't hit women unless I have to, protect myself. She ain't coming to me with a frying pan telling me I'm beating you and clocking you over your head and knocking you the fuck out. I'll take the frying pan and knock her the fuck out. You ain't hitting me. You must be crazy. But I ain't gonna hit her randomly or abuse her, obviously. Hell no. Yeah. I don't know how people do it, but you know what? Like I say on here many times, I'd rather be single than be in a toxic relationship or have somebody disrespect me. So how is like that a thing? That's right, Sophie. Jerry. I used to love Jerry Springer. I used to watch that shit religiously. That shit was funny as hell. It was sad. Some of it was sad, but you're damn right, man. I said that to my brother-in-law before he got married to my sister, and he almost shit himself. I remember because I'm not scared of anybody, especially my brother-in-laws. They're two pussies, so I don't care about it. I'll slap the shit out of both of them if I have to. I'll never forget when my youngest sister got married. When my youngest sister got married, it was like the day before, or the day of the wedding. I think it was. I think it was the day of the wedding where we were all getting dressed and whatever, because I was in the wedding. And I said to him, he goes, yeah, I'm marrying your sister today, blah, 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 whatever. And I can't remember how it went. I just said, look, all you got to do is treat her right. I know she's a pain in the ass. I know women are fucking difficult. My sister ain't perfect, but don't you ever hit her. Because if I find out you hit her, I'm going to hit you. It's going to be me to you, you to the floor. And you ain't going to do anything. You'll never hit her again, and you never will hit anybody again, because I'll break your fucking bones in your body. You understand me? And his eyes went big as hell. And he was like, I said, yeah, I'm not joking. You fucking hit my sister, and you're going to know about it. And I told her, you better tell me if he hits you. If he does, I'm going to beat his ass. And after that day, he never touched her. Even during their divorce and shit and them arguing, I told my sister, you better tell me if he hits you. Because if he does, I'm going to break his bones. I'm going to break every bone in his body. I'm going to fuck him up. And he never did, thank God. And my older brother-in-law, he's bigger than me, but he's still a wimp. I said the same thing to him. And I was like 17 years old. I said, yeah, you better treat my sister right. Because me and my brother will beat the shit out of you. Because my brother is older than me. But my brother, he's not like me. But my brother laughed because I said it in front of him. I said, yeah, me and my brother will beat the shit out of you if you touch my sister. I had no problem saying it. And I said it seriously too. And they know. Don't you dare touch my sisters or my mama. You get slapped. I can't handle that shit, man. Yeah, Erica, that's a good thing though. That just means that you're growing. You're growing out of it and you learn your lesson. Everybody learns their lesson eventually. I believe people do. I want to trust that people do. But once you reach a certain age, you already know. You know your worth, and you just know what's right. And all you gotta do is hear people like me talk about it, or hear your friends talk about it, or people that have gone through it, and then you get the courage to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of women and men, right? But like I said, I'm a man and I know a lot of women that have been in the situation where, see, a lot of women that I know here in Bermuda, especially, and on here, they say to me, Mark, I can't do it no more. I can't deal with this guy no more. He don't do this. He don't do that. He don't help me with the kids. I have to pay for everything. He does this. He does that. You know, all he does is play PlayStation, or he don't spend no time with me no more. He changed when we got married. He changed when we got kids. He doesn't take care of the kids. He don't pay for the kids. Oh, he lost his job. Oh, I'm doing everything. I'm sick and tired of hearing women say that shit. But most women, they leave a man because they had enough, because the man doesn't want to change. But it's your fault for dealing with him in the first place. And if he was like that, I'm gonna tell you, if he was like that before you got married or before you had children, then that's your fault for selecting him to be that person. And then you have to take accountability for your mistakes. And that's okay. You're not perfect. So you made a mistake. Now you have to rectify it. Leave this clown and go about your business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Live a better life. Take control as a mother. If you have a child or two or three or whatever, you take control of your situations. Be the best single mom you can. Or maybe you'll find another man that would take care of you and your kids that don't belong to him. And there's men out there that will do it, you know, and vice versa. You know, I've seen both situations. But the problem is people taking accountability for their mistakes. Take accountability for your mistakes, and the person that you should believe in is yourself and God. And once you believe in that, you ain't gonna have no problems. Believe me when I tell you, you're gonna be stronger than ever. Well, the thing is some I agree with that, Sophie. I agree with that, you know, but they want to stay because they know it's not right to separate and to have their kids, you know, away from their father. But I'll give you two real life cases in my family. My brother, he was married to a hoe, and he married her knowing she was a hoe. And then they had two boys together. They were together for 17 years, and then she cheated on him and left him. And the kids didn't want nothing to do with him, nothing to do with her anymore. And they knew that she was a hoe, and they knew that she was doing dumb shit. And then she abandoned them for 5 years. And then after 5 years, last year she wants to come back and start being cool with them again. And they just like they treat her like whatever. They don't really care about her like that. She's not a real mother. She's a dirty hoe that left them. And they know that. And they're 18 and 20 now. And their lives are way better without her. And they do go to dinner with her maybe twice or three times a month now. And that was, you know, her doing that to my brother. My brother had to take full responsibility, wasn't getting no child support, weren't getting nothing from her. And she would give those boys like $75 every 2 weeks. What the fuck is that? You see what I'm saying? So my brother's had to struggle for the past couple years to keep his boys, you know, going. But now, you know, things are better because they both have jobs, they're old, you know, blah blah blah. And guess what? His youngest, which is 18 going 19 next month, he's an Aquarius like me. He's in college right now, and he got free tuition for Bermuda College, and he's studying to be an actuary. And the oldest one is 20 going 21, and he's been working full time for 2.5 years, and he makes just as much money as my brother. See what I'm saying? So without that bitch in their life, right? They excelled, they got better because she held them back. She was the toxic energy around them. But she's a waste of time and a waste of space and a waste of a human. But sometimes you have to make children with people like that because that's your destiny. That's who you have to make children with. But those children will never be like her because they learned that being a dirty hoe ain't getting you nowhere in life. And without that toxic person in their life, even though that's their mother, but she's worthless. And the same thing happened to my sister 2 years ago. This asshole abandoned the kids. He hasn't spoke to those kids in over a year and a half. He don't call them. He used to text them. He never called him, never comes to see him, don't pay for him. She's got to take him to court now because he won't pay. He refuses to pay. And he's rich. And he cheated on my sister. And he's got a dirty asshole too. See what I'm saying? So, and these kids have evolved immensely without him. So sometimes a divorce is a blessing. And if you hold on to somebody like a bad father or a bad partner or a bad mother, it's a hindrance to your children. So sometimes the kids get traumatized at first going through it, depending on what age they are. See, all four of my nephews were teenage boys, so they weren't like 2, 3, 4 years old where they don't know no different. They knew already. They knew what life is. They knew what was going on. It did traumatize all four of them, but all four of them now that they've gone through it are in a better place in their life without that toxic parent. I see it with my own eyes. So I'm proud that of my brother and sister getting a divorce from their toxic partner and evolving and getting better. you know and my oldest sister, she's married to an idiot too. I would have thought she would have got a divorce first, but she didn't. She's been with that jackass for 30 years. And he's the biggest dickhead in the world. I can't stand him. I don't even look at him or speak to him because he's a lying, conniving bastard. And my sister's with him. And she tells him all the time, I'll leave your ass. And they always argue. And she don't need him, you know? And he knows that he ain't nothing without my sister. They stay together, for pride or whatever, or, love is blind anyway. But, that's just the thing. You never know until you try. So sometimes a divorce ends up being a blessing for your children and for yourself. And some people say, oh, I don't want to get a divorce. I want to keep working it out. It's going to change. It's going to change. It'll change, but then it'll go right back to shit, just like that, like a light switch. And sometimes it doesn't, and thank God it don't. Sometimes you learn, or sometimes things get better. It depends, You're damn right, kids grow too fast. Too fast. But I've seen it all. I've seen it all with my friends, my family. People in here, majority of the people that come in this room are not married. They're divorced. They've been through a lot of bullshit. I have a lot of single mothers and fathers that come in here. I have a lot of single parents. I have women who come in here and tell me their fucking baby daddy's worthless and don't pay for shit. Some of them say they do pay, but they don't speak to them. Some people say their kids are better off without their deadbeat daddy. And some say they don't even know who the fuck they are. I have people coming here all the time telling me that shit, man. And that's why I told my sister and my brother many times, I know so many people, and so do we. We all know people who's been through it. So you just have to talk to them and get over it. But the main thing, in my opinion, to get over those things is to take accountability. Forgive yourself for making the choice. Forgive yourself for dealing with that person. You don't have to forgive that person. That's bullshit. Don't forgive those people because they did dumb shit to you. And if you're a mother Take care of your damn kids to the day you die. And then one day, those kids are going to take care of you because they know how much you did for them. If they're good children, they were raised by you, even though you're the single parent. Believe me when I tell you, God's gonna put that, embed that shit in their brain for them to take care of you when the time comes. Believe me, that's what's gonna happen. Because I'm doing it with my parents. My parents did a lot for us. They have 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls. My parents bust their ass day and night to put us through private school and to put my sisters through college and to do everything they can to make their kids have a better life than they did. And now they're living off their pension. They have their own house and they're struggling to pay bills. And me and my youngest sister pay for half of their bills and I do all the maintenance for my parents. I don't let them buy anything. I pay for shit. I pay for their shit so they don't have to use their money. You see what I'm saying? So they can live happy and live, if they need anything, I'll go get it. You see what I'm saying? If they need anything, we'll go buy it. That's all they want at the end of the day. And they're prideful. They don't want a lot of our help because they feel like, worthless because they need us. But I told them, you took care of us, now let us take care of you. I had to like embed that in their brain because they're ignorant. You see what I'm saying? My dad's 81 and my mom just went 79 2 weeks ago. So like if you allow them, you allowed them to take care of you or as long as they could till 18 or wherever age you were, the least you can do is take care of them and they're ready to be taken care of. What's so hard about taking care of your parents when they're older? That was my dog just now. She's gonna go drink some water. What's the matter, baby? You want some water? Yeah, give me a second, and I'm just gonna give my dog some water. Come on. You want some water? What's the matter? You're such a pain in the ass. You know that? I'm gonna have to start fucking charging you for water. You know that? I'm gonna have to start charging you for water. You drink more water than anything I ever seen in my life. Come on, go ahead. Drink them water. Go ahead, little pig. Go ahead. Drink some water. I fill up that damn water bowl like 3 times a day. Yeah, see? Like, see what you just said? You miss your dad and you're blessed to have your dad. There's some days I honestly would say like I don't fucking miss him if he was gone because he's such a fucking pain in my ass. But there's some days where I say, Mark, don't think like that. He's older, he's a pain in the ass. Just deal with him. Because everybody always says, oh, you're lucky to have your parents. Because when they're gone, that's when you really understand that you miss them. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing? So I know like what people are saying because when they do, like I have a lot of friends who don't have their fathers and mothers anymore. And they my dog's drinking all this fucking water so you can hear it in the background. But yeah, when people die, you miss them. Obviously, like that's just a regular thing. That's life, and it's just the way it is. It's sad, but you always have them in spirit. That's what I want people to understand, and I can't express that enough. That even though that person's gone in a physical way, you can talk to them in spirit every day. You can acknowledge them in spirit every single day. There's no reason why you can't and you shouldn't because they want that. They want you to acknowledge them in spirit. They want you to be like, I'm glad you're acknowledging me because I'm gone. I'm glad that you still think about me every day. I'm glad you want me in your life in a spiritual form. So like you can still like be talking to them every day. You see what I'm saying? I gotta take my dog out to pee. Just give me like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm just gonna take her outside to go pee. Okay, she's by the door aggravating me now. I'll be right back. That's pain in the ass. Fucking nuisance. See, this is why I ain't got a woman. I have you aggravating me enough. Go ahead, nuisance. Everybody can see you online, so aggravating me every day. Now people want me to get a woman. I'm got you. You're bad enough. You're a damn nuisance. Take yourself out to pee. Leave me alone. See my nuisance? You're a good girl. You're my baby. You're a nuisance. Yeah, sure, Miss Bikini. I have to do a general reading for Anne first, and then I'll get to you right after. All right? He said, I won a basket at a silent auction, and my friend invited me to spaghetti dinner with her family. Oh, cool, nice. All the women wanted that basket full of Valentine's. So the people bidding it and sure. Yeah, there you go. That was a present from Phil. That's how you gotta look at it. See, I just proved that spirit cares about you. All right, so and I got your donation. Thanks. And you said a general reading. All right, cool. All right. Let's see what we get, Ann. I heard spirit tell me you think too much. I looked at him. I laughed indirectly. I need another water. Underwater, my mouth is dry as fuck. I think I'm talking too much shit. All right. All right. And I got good cards here. This is a good reading. What I'm getting is you need to control the situations that you're in. Continue to control your life, the situations you're in, the situations you're dealing with, have the strength, have the courage, have the fortitude to and the energy to build on whatever you need to. I feel like you have the confidence to do and accomplish anything you need to do. Also, family life, home life is good. Obviously, you went to the party today and you had a good time with your family. You got the Ten of Pentacles in the present. So, presently, you had a good time with family, dwelling with your family, having, good times and stuff like that. Your ancestors were probably there and they probably feel like, that's great that those things happened. Also, as you get older, you're going to feel like you're experienced in many things, so you know how to handle situations better now. I see like a lot of like you being still being cautious, being guarded, and your desire is probably to recover time that you've lost, and also your desires might be like, within yourself. You don't really want to say too much about you know your uh your desires to anybody and keep it to yourself. So also what I'm getting is like sudden changes, complete changes. You might not deal with any more past relationships or past things. um Also, what I'm getting here is like you might end a friendship with somebody in the upcoming days or the next month or so. You might deal with somebody from your past and be like, yeah, I can't deal with you no more. Something unexpected might happen where they might give you some type of setbacks, and like you'll say to yourself, this person's a downfall in my life and I just need to just not deal with them anymore. So that's the only like negative thing that I see, is like some unexpected things might happen as far as like setbacks with somebody from your past or somebody you need to end a relationship with or a friendship with. So just somebody from your past might try to come back and you'd be like, look, bro, I already told you I ain't dealing with you or her or him, whoever it is. So that's the only thing that I see that you might have to deal with. But if you've already dealt with it and it arises again, then you know that from experience, you know how to deal with it. So otherwise, that things look good. Family stuff still look good. Family matters look good. Um, like having the rewards. What the fuck is this? Mm, um, right. So if you don't want no more setbacks, then just understand that that when these people try to come back into your life, like don't deal with them. All right. Try not to deal with them and try not to even entertain the thoughts of them around. So, but otherwise, that this is the like the reading says here that you're gonna have a lot of activity, but as you go on, like the next couple days, just know that be confident and know that you can accomplish what you need to accomplish, and family life is gonna be good. But the only setback I see is somebody from your past trying to get in, trying to deal with you and things like that, and then you're gonna be like, no, I'm not dealing with you no more, and things like that. So it's just regular shit. It's nothing like major. All right, and the main message here is to be strong. That's all. To be like very strong and to understand that these things are the way they're supposed to be. So yeah. Yeah, it looks good though. I don't see nothing bad. Just like somebody trying to come back and aggravate you. That's about it. But I feel like this person, you've already abandoned the relationship you have with them or friendship, and you might have to like really tell the person like, look, I'm ending it for good. Like, just leave me alone. Like, you might have to like give him like the confirmation that you're not dealing with. And if it isn't that, then it could be just some setbacks with like certain things that you want. You might not be able to get it right away. You know, that's all. All right, Miss Tanya, what do you need me to do? Hey, Johanna, how you doing? I'm just reading what you just said. I just realized who you were. Yes, because I was like, who the heck is this? I just realized who you are. Yes. Okay. Yeah, sure, Miss Bikini. Okay, Johanna. Nope. I see what you wrote here. Love you too, sweetheart. Hope all's good. All right, Miss Bikini, you said, can I have some cards on next weekend? I am at a conference I'm going to learn, and it's a good subject for me, but it's my first conference going to learn, not knowing anyone. Oh, well, that's cool. At least you get to meet people, Miss Bikini. You get to meet people, going to learn. I know it's kind of weird going to learn and stuff. All right, Johanna, no problem. I'll check that out. All right, Miss Bikini, let me check what's going on. Well, it looks like it's going to be okay, Miss Bikini. What I'm getting here is just be patient with the whole situation. Like, everybody's going to bring you into like a perfect union. Everybody's going to get along. You might have some differences of opinion at the end of the whole thing. Like, there's going to be obviously people there who have differences of opinion. Um, people there that might be happy and not unhappy, might be happy and might not be happy with each other. There might be some pettiness with some people. Obviously, people who don't know each other are going to have differences of opinion and might be petty with each other. But there is like maybe three people, or you might be a part of three people that you meet, and you guys will work together, talk about artistic abilities, and talk about your dignity, having your getting your power back, um, how your life is in certain ways, um, what you do for work, what your skills are, like some of you're gonna have things in common with some of the people that are there, and I feel like you and two other people are going to be like a clique, and you'll get through it together. So the first like maybe couple people you meet, you end up clicking with and being cool with and talking to, and you guys are like a good influence, and you become like a good combination, and you get through the whole thing together over the weekend. I don't know how long you're gonna be there, but if it's 3 days, then it's gonna be good. But like I said, there's gonna be some people there that I don't feel like they're gonna be around you, but you'll see like these people, um, saying certain things, and then you'd be like, okay, well, we just let them agree to disagree, but we're over here in the civilized group, we're all together, or we're this, or we're that, you know? Okay, yeah. So 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. Because I got the three of pentacles here, and that tells me that um, things will work out. Things are gonna be good for you, and you'll be together with other people, and you'll be talking about things that are interesting for all of you. You'll all have the same interests. So you'll be able to talk about things and deal with things together. So you yourself, because I got the temperance card, and that's you yourself will be fine. Like you'll be able to associate with people, talk to people, and you'll be fine with other people that are there. So I don't know how many people are gone, but it looks like um, you know that's something that you have to deal with. So it's not nothing bad, Miss Bikini. I don't get nothing bad at all here. The only thing I get is you might see like people arguing there or having differences of opinions, but it's nothing like the main thing here is to deal with the people that are good and you link up with. And if you have people around you that say like certain things, just try not to engage in any type of differences of opinions. Just tell them, look, this is my opinion and that's it. Like, and just go about your business. So if there's lots of people there, that you're going to see other people like maybe getting into disagreements or arguments, and then you'll be with like a couple people that just say, oh, just let those people talk, we're cool over here, we're together over here, we're fine, you know so yeah, so that's what you got to do. But I don't get no bad stuff here. I don't get nothing bad at all. So I just feel like there's gonna be people on certain areas that are gonna be, having their little quarrels and little, pettiness. But I feel like you and two other people are gonna be like a clique, and you end up talking and getting to know each other, and you end up being fine. But I feel like it's gonna be a slow, dragged out weekend where you're gonna be like, okay, I'm had enough now. It's Sunday, it's time to go. you know, like you'll be fine because of the people you're around. But like at the end, you'll be like, it's time for me to go now. I'm done now. I'm good. Yeah. Okay, Joanna. All right, Miss Bikini. I'm glad it resonates. Yeah, just keep an open mind, and if you see like pettiness or arguing within other people, just don't get involved. And I feel like you're gonna link up with people that you're gonna be happy linking up with and being around. Like how you have like cliques of people. I feel like you're gonna be a part of a clique that's really nice, and everybody's gonna be like fun, and they're gonna bring you together, and they're gonna be like really good people. And Phil is gonna have your back anyway. You know what I mean? So he already showed you that today, and I already told you that that's gonna happen as long as you believe it. So You're welcome, sweetheart. And I know you'll be fine. I know you'll have a good time because you're gonna start to attract more and more good energy because your energy is already confident with Phil backing you up and spirit backing you up. So if you go in next weekend with that mindset, you know you ain't gotta worry about it. You'll be fine. It'll be more things that come forth to you to make you understand that hey, I'm good. How can I not be? And then Phil's gonna line you up and spirit will line you up with the right people. So you don't have to worry. Capiche? Anything else you want me to look at? And I'm glad you had fun today at at this party or gathering you went to. Anne also said she had a good time today. So I also had a good time today too. The guy bought my car today. He came to get it. He said Monday, but he ended up coming today. He saw the car yesterday and then he ended up getting it today. He drove off. He drove the car out of here today. So Betsy's gone. Yeah, I know, Joanna. I know it's bigger than us. It always is. It always is bigger than us. That's why we just have to do our part. And I feel like I do, and I feel like you do too. So we can only do so much, you know what I mean? It's always going to be bigger than us. But if we do our part, then we're okay. Yeah. I try not to worry about nothing. I just keep going and we do what we have to do. Yeah, stand alone. Yeah. Like they say, it's us against the world. All right, you said, how is the meeting going to go on Thursday with the estate attorney? I hope the news that what I'm expecting. Right, okay, cool. Let me check. All right. The overall situation is good, right? The overall no, I don't get any serious things like, I don't really get that, Miss Bikini. Like what I'm getting here is like I feel like the you and the that you that meeting on Thursday, the social talking, like the talking and the how am I gonna put it this? Like everything's gonna be favorable for you. You're gonna be happy at the end of the meeting, but it's gonna bring up memories of Phil, life, things like that. Like you might think of things or things might happen where you're like, I wish I didn't have to go through this bullshit at all. And then like you might be like you might be prepared, but it's like you might lack. You might make sure you're prepared because I'm getting that you might not be prepared to actually hear good news. Like, see how you said, you don't want any more surprises. That is negative. I don't think that there is, but right. But see, that's the thing. The cards are saying that you might be prepared for the worst, but it's ending up being good. And then you're gonna end up thinking about, you're gonna end up being so uncertain about the outlooks of things because there is no Phil. And Phil's kind of like in the cards here, and he doesn't want you to feel weak. He wants you to feel the joy. He wants you to feel like he's there with you in the meeting, and he'll get you through the meeting and get you sorted out. Oh, cool, Joanna. You're wearing red too? This is like an orangey red. It's a dark, like orange. It looks red though, but it's like a dark orange. But what I'm getting here is like you're gonna be happy at the end of the meeting, but during the meeting there might be some like reflections of the past or things from the past and things like that. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like you're gonna have some situations where you're gonna it'll be brought up, you know. But the overall, like I got the sun card here in the present, and in like the outcome is the sun. So the sun card is like one of the best situations. You're gonna feel like a relief and like when you talk to the estate attorney and you have the meeting, there's going to be some situations that arise or things that are said that would make you feel like a certain way, but the end result is going to be positive. Like everything is going to work out perfect, you know. So I don't get nothing bad. I just feel like, you know, you're going to have the weight on your shoulders during the meeting. You're going to feel like things are not going to go right because that's your mentality, you know. You're already thinking that something is going to come up to aggravate you, but try not to think that way, because it's like, I know you have an uncertain outlook on things sometimes, but the more you believe that Phil's, you know, with you, then you ain't got to worry about it, you know. And that's the main thing, is to understand that that's how it's going to work. So I feel like you're going to have a favorable social meeting. There's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of talking between you and, you know, the estate attorney and things like that. And he might say some things that make you think about Phil or think about preparations and things like that. I feel like it's more of like you might feel like you might feel like powerless because you're dealing with an attorney. I don't know if you feel that way, but like don't feel that way because it's actually going to work out in your favor. So you might feel like you're already going to lose something or you're going to feel a certain way. Hey, love and life, all's good in the hood. How you doing? It's good to see you. The past 2 nights I've been on here this late, and I've seen a lot of my friends come in here that I haven't seen in a while. I mean, I know you were here like probably like a week or two ago, but I had some other people come in here last night that I haven't seen forever, you know? So, Miss Bikini, I see good things here. It's nothing like extremely bad. I just think it's all in your mind. And it's like, I almost feel like Phil's trying to make you understand that even though you feel like he could deal with things in a different way, or maybe he's allowed you to deal with a lot and have a lot on your shoulders. But with this sun card in the middle here, it just verifies that it's going to be okay. It's not going to be anything that is bad. Like, see how you say, I hope so? Just say, I know so. I know it's going to be good. Hope is hope. Knowing is knowing. So try to, that's why the cards are coming out the way it is, because the outcome is going to be fine, but you worry too much or you're just thinking the worst. That's going to happen, but it's not going to be that way. And that's why, like, I got the Five of Swords reversed at the end. That's Phil, somebody who's like not here, and he's like he's stressed out because you are. Like he's like, fuck, man, I know she feels uncertain, and I know that I'm not there to help her, but you have to let her know that she's gonna be okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I, I know. We all do. Trust me, you're not alone. And we all overthink things. Just a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I was overthinking everything with my car, the insurance, all that bullshit, you know, going through all that fucking stress with dealing with the insurance and then not getting my car because of the weather and my new van, all that bullshit. Selling my car today was kind of painful because I love my car. I've had it for like so long. So I'm overthinking that, is this guy really gonna buy the car? Is my car really gonna leave this yard today? Am I really like living this life right now where I have a new vehicle and my old one's going? Like, did I really get lucky enough to sell my car? Am I selling it for the right price? Am I giving it to the right person? We all overthink. It's just human being. Like, we all gonna overthink every day. And that's why I tell people stop overthinking and just like live your life and just stop worrying about what everybody else is saying and doing. Like, you know, just like go about your business. Like, just do what you gotta do. Okay, Miss Bikini, I got your message. So yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah, worrying ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know. Yeah. Yeah, we just gotta stay positive and then we'll be fine. Everybody's gonna be okay. I don't really worry too much anymore about anything. Because if I start worrying, then that makes me not believe anymore. And if something happens, I know I can control the outcome to a certain point with the power of God and spirit on my side. So I never really worry about too much anymore. I don't really have like a negative mindset. And any challenges that come my way, I deal with them because I know I don't give a shit. I'm not worried. Why worry if you have so much spiritual energy and power? You know, that's how you got to believe. There's nobody more powerful than spirit in this world. So we believe that and receive that energy, then uh, you know, we become the best forms of ourselves. Yeah, there you go. See, Johanna, you have the matrix on your side, so you're good. You can always do what you have to do. Love and life is good to be a pimp, you know. Hey, next thing pimps are gonna have a good job soon. They're making all these robots and shit. 100 grand for a robot. If you buy like 5 robots, half a mil, you can pimp them out for the weekend. 10 grand a weekend, you make all your money back. You know, I think I might open up a brothel and invest in some robots and sell them for sexual favors. You know, absolutely, Joanne. I believe that we can outlive them. Yeah, I agree. Worrying just makes us sick. Yeah, that's how you gotta believe. I told somebody earlier in here that when people die, they become a spirit, and then they become your help. They become your spiritual army, and you can get help from them anytime you want. It's not just one person; it's multiple people. It's actually people you don't even know because they know you, but you don't know them because you never met them because they died before you, and obviously, or they died before you met them. But that doesn't mean they're not going to help you. And that doesn't mean that they don't exist. You got me? So, like, we have so much help in the spiritual realm. I don't think people actually believe it or want to receive it because they don't know. And people actually think because I don't know the spirits that know me, then how am I supposed to relate or how am I supposed to get help? You don't have to because they're already helping you. You just got to believe that they're helping you. You don't actually have to know somebody for them to help you. You see? So that's just the thing. There's no more powerful thing than spirit. They're the ones that have been there from day one. They know more than us, they do more than us, and they're more powerful than us. So if we believe in their power, it gives us the power and strength to live and to be who we want to be with no like negative shit. But the whole issue is people have to believe that it actually exists. And then you'll get signs like how you got a sign today. You won the basket. Why? Because you automatically thought that Phil did it. So you're already believing that the things you get are because of him. So that's why you got to continue to believe in it. But not only believe in Phil, you got to believe in the people that are gone before him that were helping you already to find Phil. See, you got to go back in time to the people before you, before Phil and before everything else. Like, there's a lot of people that were in our lives that we never knew because we never saw them because they passed away. But see, God is everything. God is not just one thing, one spirit. God's everything. God doesn't do everything for us. He tells the spirit to deal with us. Everybody in this room has ancestors that help you. You might not know them, and you might know. You can't possibly know everybody. You don't know your great grandma. You don't know your great grandfather. You don't know your great uncles and great aunts because you probably never met them, but they exist. How the fuck do you think you got here? So that's the whole thing. If you believe in that, then you'll receive that. But if you don't believe it, then it ain't gonna happen. You know? Johan, I agree with that. There's a lot of light workers that are destroying everything because they think that they're doing the right thing, but they really don't know anything. They don't know shit. There's so many fake people in the world that people just don't get it. That's why if you don't really know your purpose or you don't really know anything, then you don't know shit. That's how it is. Damn. Yeah, definitely love and life. They're always watching over us. You're welcome, Tanya. No problem, sweetheart. It's all good. I just want you to keep your belief high because as soon as you don't believe, it makes you worry, and you shouldn't. We should all walk with our heads high, knowing that we have so much help and so much like strong help. We have a spiritual army. Somebody said that to me 2 years ago that a friend of mine that I trust and love, she said to me, we have a spiritual army. And I realized that what she said, that word army, what is an army? A bunch of people that protect you. So we have a spiritual army, then that's what we have. That's why I'm wearing my camouflage hat today. I'm in a spiritual army, the Legion of Doom. See, Johanna gets it. And when you say I am, that's even more powerful because you talk about yourself. I am a legion. I am this. I have the power. Nothing can stop us. We're all the way up. I had pizza, some chicken wings, and some potato wedges with my nephew. He ate majority of it though. He was a hungry boy today. Oh boy. What am I gonna do with you guys? Well, it's getting very late. I've been on here for 2.5 hours. I can't believe I've been on here this long. But it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning here. I'm gonna go get my ass to bed. I'm tired. I shouldn't even have came on tonight, but I'm glad I did. I got to see you guys tonight. Absolutely loving life. I try and tell people that every day. I had to learn that the hard way. I wasn't a positive person years ago, but I became one. I became a more positive and powerful person in spirit and in my life and in my, I have to do it. Like, cause if I don't speak into existence and I don't be positive, then my life isn't gonna be. But the thing with me, I have no problem in I don't have a problem asking. See, before I never used to ask God and spirit for help, but I ask every day now. And I ask them for protection. I ask them for, just to make sure I'm healthy and I'm okay and make sure they can be my insurance and my doctor and my spiritual help. That's all I really want. I don't care about anything else. You see what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing with how I live my life now. I'm staying as positive as I can because I know that if I do, I have less worries and less problems. So that's how it works. So let's all stay positive. This is a new year. Let's understand what's right from wrong. We got to do what we have to do. We're all in our different worlds, in our different countries, different places. But what we all have in common is our spiritual energy is out there for us to accept and to take and to build on. That I guarantee is there. And the more you believe it, the more you receive it. And you'll get more and more and more downloads every day. And you'll say to yourself, fuck, it was that easy. That's all I had to do. Mark was right all this time. That's all I had to do is believe and receive. And it isn't much that they all they want is acknowledgement. That's it. Imagine if you were dead right now and you were a spirit and your wife or your husband or your, you know, or your son, daughter, whoever, like part of your family was calling on you. You see them in their bed saying, "Hey, so and so, please help me. I know you're out there. I know you can hear me." You see? Probably Annie might. And that's just it. There's so many different realms that we can be a part of, and so many different things that people don't even can't even imagine exist. But it's there. It's there for us to either accept, acknowledge, or to like think it's bullshit. So yeah. All right, guys. I love you guys. It's good seeing you all. Johanna, nice catching up with you. I'll reread everything you said, and I'll check it all out and make sure I see what's going on. All right, and it's good seeing you, sweetheart. And love and life, good seeing you. I'm glad you stopped by today. All right, good night. And Dan, hey, that rhymes. Miss Bikini, Tanya, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow, probably. Same time, same place. All right, love you guys. See you later.